In Chile, copper is king, which is why the world's largest producer and exporter of the red mineral has been on edge for months. But now it's celebrating President Trump's decision to exempt copper cathodes, or plates, from 50% import tariffs as a victory.
Chile
exports 11% of its copper to the US, and in the last 4 months there has been an accelerated sale of our metal, which means that the US has probably already filled its requirements for this year.
In other words, in the lead-up to Trump's announcement, U.S. manufacturers raced to stock up on copper plates, hiking the prices on the world market to a historic high. Chile cashed in before prices stabilized on Thursday, and U.S. consumers will have to pay the difference. 60% of U.S. copper imports come from Chile, the bulk of it cathodes. Copper is a vital component for everything from smartphones to electric circuits to electric cars to sustainable energy components, and also for boats and bullets, as President Donald Trump likes to point out, for everything needed for the U.S.'s industrial military complex. But unlike iron and aluminum, copper like this is in short supply the world over. President Trump says he wants to make the U.S. self-sufficient in copper, hence the tariffs on so-called semi-finished imports, to make domestic production more attractive. But it takes a long time.
Just the processing or the refinery part takes 4 years. That's the average. There are cases when you can develop a mine in 5 to 10 years, but that's when you've identified deposits that were exploited 40 years ago.
In the meantime, Chile has already started looking for alternative markets, such as India, to replace the United States for, if and when, the U.S. can produce all of its own copper. Lucia, Newman, Jazeera, Santiago.